My question.
Per outlet.
Go ahead.
You don't have enough time.
Why don't? This is a war and peace here.
The handlers, they took the microphone away from me, and I was like, well, I'm not done yet. We only had a tiny bit of notification. We had to get there, and we had to come now. We go there and go through the security, and I was told that I would get a question, so they sat me in the front row.
Many Americans do believe that Israel dragged the United States in this war and is now pulling the rest of the world along with it. How do you see this ending?
Well, I think we have concrete goals, how to do it, how to end it. We want to, as I said, decimate the ballistic missile program, which we're doing, decimate the nuclear program, which we're doing. This canard that we dragged the United States into it is not just a canard, it's ridiculous.
He was really kind of talking you through why Israel went in, what its objectives are, which frankly are different to the objectives of the Americans.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I believe the reason he called this small gathering of foreign reporters was to address this topic specifically, because the general consensus was building that this was Israel's idea, that this was Netanyahu's personal idea, and he wanted to say, no. This was something that President Trump wanted to do, and we are an ally, and that he didn't take convincing. I got in a second question, and you'll hear a little bit about this as well, because after I asked my question, the handlers, they took the microphone away from me, and I was like, well, I'm not done yet.
I didn't exactly ask, however, why the Israel's. No, I think I only fair that this is a serious subject. This is a serious. My question.
Per outlet.
Go ahead.
You don't have enough time.
Why don't? This is a war and peace here.
Of course, but you have.
There are oil fields around the world that are burning. Gas prices are going up. The war is popular here in Israel. It is not popular with many Americans. So my question was, how do you see this ending? Not why, not even when. What do you imagine the day after will look like?
Well, we have achievable goals. Once we achieve our goals, then I have argued, I think, and Americans understand this very well because we're real partners. I think that what has to be done is to have alternative routes. Instead of going through the choke points of the Hormuz Straits and the Bab el-Mandeb Straits, in order to have the flow of oil, just have oil pipelines going west through the Arabian Peninsula, right up to Israel, right up to our Mediterranean ports, and you've just done away with the choke points forever.
All right. Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors and blessing to the elders, the apostle of Great Millstone. The water Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, for the elders, the apostle on down, for working me up to the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the spirit power of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the Akim, me, the brothers, the one pushing the truth and sincere across the four corners of the earth, wherever you might be, scattered abroad, who like the other nations, who bloodline go back to the 12 tribes of Israel. Shalom to the few out who believes well, me and the sisters, the one to repent and come back to Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, these latter days. And shalom to the little boys and girls who the Lord going to deliver also in these times to come too. With that, I'm going to say shalom. All right. What I got here, basically, I'm going to get and address the point that he called out and said that Israel would had dragged America into this war. And that is Bible prophecy according to the Bible. So that's how you know every word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, man, faithful and true, man. These words is a living book that is written in the Bible. So these prophecies is gonna come to pass, right? You see, talking to the Israel leader, you know, but they dress in certain points. But like he said, man, he talking about them in America, you know, good part of course, all of you Edomites, but all allies not gonna get along with America. But these are the ones who gonna bring America into the war that they gonna, when America basically get in, like America involved in now, with them jumping in, it's really not gonna do nothing but escalate more tension with them and other nations, you know, jumping in and being involved. So, but yeah, man, and like you say,
We don't have a lot of time.
I'm
Why you don't? This is a war and peace here.
The handlers, they took the microphone away from me, and I was like, I'm not done yet. We only had a tiny bit of notification. We had to get there, and we had to come now. We go there and go through the security, and I was told that I would get a question, so they sat me in the front row.
Many Americans do believe that Israel dragged the United States in this war and is now pulling the.
right, cause they did drag America to the wall, but we gonna get these scriptures, man, and also this a snare for America, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, setting these folks up for destruction, right? So how you got the Edomites thinking they set traps for the Israelites, the 12 tribes, the so-called Negroes, Native American Indians, so-called Latino Hispanic, all right, and setting traps for the other heathen nations. How they think they setting traps for the other heathen nation, where the Lord setting up a trap, a snare for them, a trap for them, which is gonna come through with them being involved and leading to this place getting nuked. All right, and allies turning on America. But Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 22, a sign of battle is in the land and of great destruction. He say, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How is Babylon became a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast strived against the Lord. All right, and that's what going on, right? So the way Trump running things, and you know, and being involved with Israel, because they, like you say, they partners, right? They allies and things. So the Lord got Trump doing what he doing, man, because this is how Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is going to take this place out by World War WW3. All right, you see they going to war now with each other, and America being involved, got American allies dropping bombs and right, using their military and things like that. Air Force striking, dropping bombs. All right, but it gonna get to the point that when they get the battle gonna get so far out of hand that they gonna be ready, like the scripture say, the Bible prophecy, and them other nations, along with the Iranians, they gonna all team up and they gonna shoot them over here. Even with America's own allies, I mean. So, but verse 24 in Babylon, like we tell people all the time, this Babylon is talking about America. This is not the ancient Babylon what Jeremiah is speaking on, right? Because the ancient Babylon, we tell you all the time, man, through the spirit power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, from the elders, the apostle on down, that place didn't go down by the way of fire, it was conquered, all right? So this one with Jeremiah talking about with the battle and going to war and things, this is talking about American Babylon just going to confusion. And then what America is, nothing but confusion, man. You can do what you want to do, right? You don't really have to keep the ways of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua in America, right? That's how they set it up. They say in God we trust, but they do nothing consider working righteousness towards Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. All right? So he said, I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou was not aware. Right? Because they don't think this place gonna go down like that. They have a sense of, but you know they are proud. So they think they gonna come up out of this thing, come out on top. If they do, whenever they do go to war. But they, in a sense, they know they not gonna make it. But it say Babylon, okay, O Babylon, and thou was not aware, thou art found and also caught, because thou hast strive against the Lord. The Lord hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignation, right? His righteous anger. There's going to be a righteous judgment when the missile drop on this place. This is how the Lord will get rid of this place. He told you the first time. He did it with water. This time, he's going to do it with fire, right? And that's what that rainbow represents, that the Lord not going to flood the earth with water, and what he gonna do it with fire. But and that's why I said America full of confusion, because they have the rainbow to symbolize for the LBG, right? Saying that it represent the gays, man, gay pride and all that. What is it, LBGQ, whatever. But yeah, man. But that's part of that. That's confusion, right? Taking the Lord's symbol, using it for something vain. All right. See, Babylon mean confusion. That America, confusion. All right. But it said the Lord had opened his armory and had brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans. These Chaldeans is a representation of the modern day Edomites. Alright? You know? And because the Chaldeans known for being wise and working their imaginary witchcraft. You know, and you go back to the grandson Teman, Esau grandson Teman, they're Edomites, you know. But they were known for being wise too, you know. But it's a lot to get on it. I'm going to jump over here to Jeremiah chapter 50, 45. All right, but it say, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord. It say that he have taken against Babylon, okay? You, America, you Edomites, okay? He has purpose, that he have purpose against, Shalaki. It say, therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he have taken against Babylon, and his purpose, that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. The land of the Chaldeans, like I say, so also a representation of the Teman. Because they were some wise, very wise Edomites. Alright. It says, surely the least of the flock. There you go. It says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And what he just said, Israel drew America into the war. And right here he said, the least of the flock should draw them out. Draw who out? America. To jump into this war to help them fight. Which it ain't gonna do nothing but stir up the minds of the other nation, right? Stir the pot up with other nations getting involved. Cause everybody want America anyway. Alright? But it says surely the least of the flock, right? Should draw them out. The Amalekites, the Amalek, you know, the JW with the black hats and the curls, you know, the one who symbolize and use that, you know, I don't want to say too much, you know, you call them out straight up, you know, they chopping videos and, you know, like videos and things like that. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them at the noise of the taking of Babylon, America. The earth is moved and the cry is heard among the nations. All right. And there you go. So, right. The Lord is going to destroy this place. This ain't nothing but a snare. All right. For America. All right. The ones who running this side. The Edomites who running America. Right. It ain't nothing but a snare for them, man. Verse 51, that it say, thus say the Lord, behold, I will raise up against Babylon, against them that dwell in the midst of them that rise up against me a destroying wind. And that destroying wind is talking about the missiles. You see when they hit, the nuclear missiles when they hit. So right now they shooting little missiles like that they don't hold too much as like the warheads do, the nuclear warheads. So, but yeah, they have power, but shooting little rockets and things off like that. But hey, man, but that strong wind, when you watch the little video, they show you them certain missiles when they hit, that from their heat, their radiation, they spread mild, man. That's that destroying wind. And the Lord gonna have them things shot off over here. Like we say, the nation got these warships. Then they also tell you they got missiles they can reach from over there to over here, you know. So yeah, and I think it was something else looking at. But yeah, I wasn't gonna keep it too long. I just wanted to get that point right there that the least of the flock, you know, gonna draw them out, which is America, right? And it's talking about the JWs, the fake ones. So, you know, and that's how this place gonna go down. But I read a little more. And it say, and we'll send unto Babylon fanners, these nations, that shall fan her, and shall empty her land, for in the day of trouble they shall be against her round about. See, all the other nations, they're going to be against her round about. You know, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua said, hey, he going to bring them down to the land of Jehoshaphat, Yahweh Shaphat, Yahweh judgment, right? And the Lord going to judge them there, all right? So while he going down over there, he going to be getting down over here. Mills is going to be getting shot over this way. Against him that been, it say, they should be against him round about. Against him that bendeth, let the archer bend his bow. And against him that lifteth himself up and Bergadine, it say, and spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Right? They not going to spare the young man. And we tell a lot of these folks, man, they going to draft a lot of these niggas to go to war. A lot of these people, man, go try to fight in this war. All right? But when you go over there, man, ain't no sparing. Hey, no mercy. These nations, and they not going to show no mercy releasing missiles. All right? Or with people fighting the battle, they ain't not caring about the age. Well, they end up in catching you and bomb getting dropped. Like, well, you know, they recruited some young people by whatever, man. 20 years old, man. Hey, going down. But and it say thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldeans, and they that are threshed through in the streets. It say, for Israel have not been forsaken, nor Judah of his power, Yahweh, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashah of hosts. It say, thought their land was filled with sin against the Holy One of Israel, but the Lord said, hey, the Israel not forsaken. He doing this for the northern tribe and the southern tribe. All right? Because this is basically judgment for what the Edomites, you know, on this side did to the Israelites. And also a punishment to the land, to the Edomites for being wicked, for ruling in wickedness. All right. But like I said, that's all I want to touch on, so I won't try to make it too long. All right. The least of the flock should draw them out. All right. Which is Babylon the Great, which is Amalek, the fake, black hat, suits, and curls. Won't get them involved in this Bible prophecy. All right. And we just been a witness to that, you know, through the spirit, power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, through the scriptures. So I'm going to close out with saying, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakakadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushua. With that, I'm going to say shalom, and I hope that will edify you.